Still ahead tonight, sports director Fred
Pitchers and catchers report.
local songwriter who has composed a song about Fred's favorite pastime, baseball, and spring training. That's coming up next. It's Friday, and that means it's time for us to check in with sports director Fred Heumann for his Of Human Interest segment. What's piquing your interest today, Fred?
Well, you know, Siobhan, every February I always say the 7 greatest words in the English language are pitchers and catchers report to spring training. Well, turns out a local songwriter has composed a new song about that very thing. His name is Don Middlebrook, a longtime singer-composer in mid-Michigan. He performs all over the state, including regularly during the summer months at Reno's East and East Lansing. Don is also a big baseball fan. He tells the story during this interview about the inspiration for the tune. He has a friend in Seattle named Phil, and that's how the song came about. And it was written exactly 22 days before the start of spring training.
I got a good friend, Scott Miller, with the Bleacher Report. I asked him one time, why do I love baseball like I do? He said it's the only sport that extends your favorite season, summer.
Winter's been nasty, chilling to the bone. More snow expected, it's what I've been told. Just when I thought this cold would never go away, pitchers and catchers report in 22 days, and I have hope.
He loves his sports, and when Seattle was in the Super Bowl, the Seahawks lost on the last play. And I called him to console him, and he did not respond. I heard him breathing, but there was hardly any life there. I said, do not get near sharp objects. He breathed a little more, and he says, Don, pitchers and catchers report in 22 days. And I knew then I had a song.
Winter goes on forever, yeah, it's such a long haul. But now they're talking baseball.
When I was a kid in this kind of weather, I would hear the radio go, pitchers and catchers report.
Just when I thought I'd lose it, they're talking baseball. Can't wait to hear the umpire yell, play on, it gives me hope.
More snow expected, that's what I've been told. Just when I thought this cold would never go away, pitchers and catchers report in 22 days.
And we're there now, they're in. And as the late, great Dick Clark used to say, it has a good beat and you can dance to it.
Absolutely. Great song, great voice.
Yeah, it really is.
Thanks,
Kinda
Fred.
cool.
Jorma, back to you.
I told you, Don, the other day I was playing this song in my car all week, all day, the day they reported. So tell me what inspired this song.
This song is inspired by a dear friend of mine, Phil in Seattle, who is a huge sports fan. He is in the Hall of Fame in Canton, Football Hall of Fame, for coaching semi-pro teams. Very successful. He loves his sports, and when Seattle was in the Super Bowl, the Seahawks lost on the last play. And I called him to console him, and he did not respond. I heard him breathing, but there was hardly any life there. I said, do not get near sharp objects. He breathed a little more, and he says, Don, pitchers and catchers report in 22 days. And I knew then I had a song. And we have Phil the groundhog, but my goal is to make my Phil in Seattle the new hero for the beginning of spring and summer.
And so that inspired it, and then shortly after you wrote it?
I just kept writing because now I knew that it's just our season, it's summer. I got a good friend, Scott Miller, with the Bleacher Report. I asked him one time, why do I love baseball like I do? He said it's the only sport that extends your favorite season, summer. Boating season, good times. And it does. It starts now and goes hopefully October and hopefully the Tigers to November.
Even if you don't love baseball, there's something about the sound of pitchers and catchers report, right? Cheers you up?
Absolutely, because when I was a kid in this kind of weather, I would hear the radio go, pitchers and catchers report in 22 days. And I was sure they were crazy because there's no way it's going to happen. But sure enough, it does. And finally, the boats go in the water.
Now, you can't do it on that guitar, right?
I can't do it on this guitar.
Yeah. So has it worked? Have you gotten feedback?
Oh, we've been having wonderful reports. I think Phil, the groundhog guy in Pennsylvania, is in trouble. We've got a new motto, we've got a new hero, and we do believe in our Tigers. We believe in baseball. We believe this will go away. Summer will happen, and good times will roll.
And Phil likes it, right?
Phil loves it, and Phil's a great guy.
Yeah.
He deserves it.
Yeah. Let's get a shot up of that sign, will you? Sure. Now, just tell me while he's doing this about your background. I'm going to call you a local composer. Right?
Okay.
How long?
I've been writing songs since I picked up the guitar 30 years.
All around here?
All around here, all around now Florida, all around Texas, all around California. Wherever I go, I write a song.
Should I call you a composer or guitarist?
I am. I'm a songwriter. I'm a singer-songwriter, troubadour. I'm a road dog.
What's the best one name for you?
I'm a trop rock songwriter. And I love baseball.
Yeah, you do. So you are a big baseball fan.
Oh my gosh, yes. I love baseball. I love my time. Listen to Ernie Harwell on little transistor radio. I mean, that's how I grew up. And you'll never take my youth and my summers away because I have baseball. I'm always a kid.
And it all starts with
baseball.
And pitchers and catchers.
Pitchers, catchers report in 22 days.
Try a little higher. Just hum a little bit of it.
Winter's been nasty, chilling to the bone. More snow expected, that's what I've been told. Just when I thought this cold would never go away, pitchers and catchers report in 22 days.
That's a good beat and you can dance to it.
Yeah.
All right. That's all I need. Very good.
Thank you. Pitchers and catchers.